All right, I'm ready.
Dummy. How would you stay right there? You got a dummy look. Hey, dummy. The boats in this game look like numbers.
At the 22-yard line.
The what?
The boats. They look like numbers.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
What is the speedboat?
I think so, yeah. They look like
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
15 points.
Right side here, that's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 9-yard gain.
You see the controller back there?
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
11. Check 99.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
21. 21. Spot. Go ahead.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Hello?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Throwing on 1st
What's
down
up?
is Murray. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes.
You was texting?
Back at the 4-yard line. Dante
so he said,
He's
what I
the
doing
one to
like that?
get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I thought you were sleeping.
Oh, yeah, I done cleaned up and everything. Best night ever.
Oh, my God.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Murray back near his goal line. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
Slow down.
As he'll get all the way up close to the 35. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
I'm this one. Got it.
Here's Murray as he sets the throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. Murray now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Murray.
That's an offense,
It's
bro.
going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that.
Come on,
throw.
ref.
He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray fighting.
Sit the shit up. What? God damn it.
And this is going to be 49er football.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. I got you. I got you.
Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Double up. 11.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will be brought down, but he's got the action on the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the
stop blocking,
take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
All right, we got a blitzer coming from the left side, I see. What the hell, man? This nigga murdered,
Here on
man.
third down, they've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Check, 21. 11.
They go back to the air here after the IMT on the last drive. Drops it underneath to Elliott. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Check 21, Omaha. 21. Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo.
Oh, shit,
Deep down the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong.
That was a fly route. Well, it was over.
Face a third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
13.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I'm saying this man been a rookie for 4-5 years.
Defense, you know you got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Why are you jumping, bro?
Again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it'll bring up third down. The Cardinals on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun on third down, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
Ooh, I think I had about 3 more yards in me.
Perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go ahead.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Elliott. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Man, yeah, right.
It's complete. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard. Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play.
This bitch is going to learn today.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
11. 21. Hey, get hot.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end count. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving. Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points. And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Baby, it ain't no holding me back.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Hey, come on.
Throwing out first is Garoppolo. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, team 6. White.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Damn, I let this fool in.
Toward the right sideline,
your head in the kitchen.
Incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to
Seasoning
really
that
limit
chicken.
this offense as far as yardage goes.
Water
You're
whipping.
exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping
Dishes
proper
better wash
leverage,
'em.
and communicating well, too.
You want them dishes? Wow.
Play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Check 15. Check 21. 21. Here we go.
That's not playing. What he said that.
You know who DJ is? Oh shit, he open.
He puts
DJ.
it all for the end zone.
Ah!
And it'll be intercepted.
Let's go track and field. Hit the 40. Hit the 40.
What are you doing? Why did you do that?
I didn't make him do that.
Yes, he did.
I didn't even know what he did.
He did that thing that he said make me slow down. Yes, he did. He said.
I ain't do that.
Yes, you
Good concentration
did.
by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
I ain't do that.
Alright, I gotta go.
What you cooking up, man?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers,
Now Murray has it stripped.
Well,
plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From his own end zone now, it's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get
Come on,
it down
Whitlow, you
right
gotta hit it,
around
baby.
the
You gotta, you know what I mean?
Now
Get
San
your move,
Francisco
man.
going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I got you. I got you. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 55.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw on 3rd down, Murray flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Jeez.
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hi. Weber.
I'm so happy.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18.
I'm gonna take the chicken out after this game.
Late in the clock, second quarter. Why
You
not
think I should just put the whole thing in the oven?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense.
Yeah, before I start, like when I'm about to eat.
But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high power
I'm talking about the steak and shit.
may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
After the turnover, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. This one fielded at the 5. A strong running. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You done?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open. Now they'll run it on the toss. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now Murray off play action. Finds his target, Montgomery. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And some room to maneuver. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. They'll set up a throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Baby, it ain't no holding me back.
With touchdown number 8 on the year.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals push further out in front. Murray now. That is
I got to figure out what's going on with the internet.
And the lead will move to 14-0. And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward.
And I got the Ethernet plug in.
Ball's put on him. 2
They'll be
points for
kicking me
them.
off the game
Now
sometimes.
after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it
I
away.
don't know what that's about.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You done?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Keep tripping. I had a door open and all.
Start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already.
Is that front window even tinted at all, or no? So we got to get a Latino no. You know it's an old folk.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, shit, he cheated.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for the Niners. 52 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Elliott.
Damn,
He's stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today.
This defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
On second and goal.
Oh,
looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, this is one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Garoppolo now on third and goal. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down.
oh my damn, what that
It's
is?
caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
What's it called?
George Kittle, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2.
Egg sandwich.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
You got a pound of eggs on the bagel. A pound of eggs on the bagel. She can't even fit on it. What kind of bagel is that?
That's cinnamon bagel.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line. The Cardinal offense.
I put cheese on it.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Okay.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Alright, let's stop
When
my
you score
egg
points,
sandwich.
it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Coming out the bottom.
Now Murray throwing on second down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I think I still put the buns in the microwave for longer.
Put the bun in the microwave?
Yeah.
Should have set it in the oven.
Second and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
I think it's just because of my egg.
Murray this one incomplete.
Oh,
Too much
shit, he got
contact
it
to
there.
hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I thought you was gonna be mad.
What you doing? Who?
You.
If I was going in this season, I'm just playing. But no, next season I'm coming hard though.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
I know.
Right there, 54, right there.
Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to rifle one deep
Too
left
little.
side.
Oh, damn.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This is tactic you was talking about?
Get in there. Bomb the clock.
Too much
Donovan
mustard on
good.
that one. It hits a
He'd
couple
have been stuck
yards
right
into
there
the
on
end
the
zone.
1 yard
Now
line.
missed
Not even the
opportunity
inch
there
yard
maybe to
line.
pin him back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great game.
There you go.
Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own
you
territory,
basically didn't
why
do
would you
that. He
change
tripped over
anything?
his
They've got to be
teammate.
confident about what they're
I hit him,
presenting
nigga. What you talking
and
about? He
continue
jumped
to do
over him, then I
so.
hit him.
Secondary
Nah,
didn't
he tripped
What
over
is
his
what
And
are you
now it's
watching?
amazing because that drive
I said, what are you watching?
no adjustments
Football.
and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here we go. 12, fellas, here we go.
You make me no eggs? You make me no eggs?
2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And he's
That's
taken
funny.
down. Back at his own 7. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
Yeah,
They keep
you
putting
make me
themselves in
some?
3rd and long situations. They
It's
just
cool
took
if
another
you ain't
sack
make me
right
none. I'm
there.
just going
Now
to
the
want my
offensive
food.
film section tomorrow may be a little
What
longer
food?
than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
What's funny?
After the sack, they'll come up now
What
3rd
is
and
it?
long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them
Cover
run the ball
five?
here just to try and get some space.
Steak and
So they'll get a
potato.
little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Forgive me.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. And able to
First
hold
down.
it in is Kittle. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Well,
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
13.
The reason I just know Eric is because John might have got started.
trying to kill his pussy. He was down.
And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
How would you go like
He's
this?
getting the ball back anyway.
So?
Inside the 20. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a...
How she knew you did that?
She don't.
Shit.
How you reading a couple sentences and stopping?
Took the tact and coughed it
You ain't
up.
really reading.
When
You
they
can do
catch the
nothing.
ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay
Trying to set this
sometimes. You have to put it on them.
You talk to the kid.
Knock the ball free.
Shania,
Anything you
I
can do to
text
slow
her
them down.
They got
earlier.
that. They got that Wi-Fi, right?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focused on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Damn, how many eggs you put? 5.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Man,
He
that
was
boy done
trying to get it to
reloaded.
Ezekiel Elliott, but it'll be second down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an
You
open
finna be
receiver.
shitty
Got
as
forced
fuck.
out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield.
My
Tried to hit his
stomach don't hurt when I eat eggs
Unable
for
to
some
connect.
reason.
Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback who's going to his
But
left.
it is
A little bit
shitty.
tougher.
Exactly.
Garoppolo again here on second
Oh,
and 10.
fuck, I'm
And a quick throw
fucking
here that's
up, man.
complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Only
That
one
catch
total.
good for 5. It's third down. The Niners on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Do it.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
Do it.
Sack.
And this is going to be
Sack.
intercepted. Able to get
What's the
there and
sack?
pick
He
up.
almost tackled him.
Oh, yeah, he about to have a breakback,
They
man.
just continue to
What is
mount.
that?
He's thrown 5 picks at
And I
this
get to
point. You
up his
gotta be
tree.
thinking, is it something between the ears?
That's from star to a superstar, stuff like that.
Once you start getting those numbers up there,
Yeah, man.
What is gonna be a abductor?
it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Murray. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard
You talking about really? I've been
It's a
paused
gain
the
of
whole
11
time.
and a Cardinal first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Gets this to Isabella on a jet sweep. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was
That's
trying
the
to put
best
his
thing
foot in the
I know how
ground,
to
turn
do
upfield. He
with
just
it.
couldn't.
No, they
What?
really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On 3rd down, Murray.
Come back, where they at? I need help, though.
Someone in your lineman.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Man, he's
So
good.
the
You
big
need
play
to keep
changes
him
the
in.
complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
That's not me. That's what we're moving
Couldn't
from.
do a whole lot else. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd
Tell me what
down.
am I doing?
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop
Do
him
a short
behind the line.
pass.
This would be
Nigga,
a
what?
loss of 3, and now a much tougher
called
3rd
strategy.
down looming.
You
Clock
trying-
management,
wait,
man.
wait, listen, you trying to run the clock now?
Something like that. Tell me what.
7th play in the
All I need is a
drive
field
coming
goal.
up, and a long way to go on
That's
3rd down.
funny. My phone was on 100%.
It's just for you.
To throw is Murray.
You're gonna make me do a little head.
He's taken down. DeForest Buckner.
You got blocked.
Sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long
How you
on the
doing,
all-time
little head?
list.
I'm gonna watch this stream. Watch you get blocked.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on.
That's a relief.
Yeah, right, you man.
How?
Get about.
How am I mad?
You ain't got nobody to play with.
It's hard. I got you, Darrell, my mama, she's a Coco.
I'm talking about that night.
Outside.
Ain't nobody speaking up?
They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score.
Oh, shit.
There ain't no light bulb in the
Defense
thing.
loses him. It's complete.
Oh!
Touchdown.
That was big.
Play there. An 80-yard touchdown. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Wait, Candace, you driving? She driving here?
Up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
How long is the break? 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. My break like 40. I went to www.apex.com.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Taking it out when you get it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What about the import talks?
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now a handoff looking right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The 49ers are now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Murray.
Bad. Fuck, man.
He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Fuck, what am I doing? Cause I don't want nobody.
After an incomplete pass on
Where if you
2nd down,
fumble and then you
trying to
score on
convert
this one?
on 3rd and 9.
And if that really happened, watch what happened.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to have the first down.
What? You can roll on this game?
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As the clock
Oh, they
got
got HB sauce crack. I gotta do
ball
that.
up to the 35 now as they come
I
up
need
on
to
1st and 10.
so I can get that.
And they take a knee.
Oh, that's
Now
game.
the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
What are you doing? The top not doing now.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And that will do it. So they snap the losing streak.
Oh, damn.
Always a good feeling.
So he doing text in the chat too?
Here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation.
Come on, let me take another knee.
They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win.
I know, but let me do an HB inside zone on 1 second. What's the least that can happen? Come on, man. Okay.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you, these division games are never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you? Because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for Arizona, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get another road date next week, as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Niners, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.
And what we be doing.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
So,
talking about?
I'm on my YouTube channel.
To what? Look at you. Let me get my damn.
Get my thing. What are you doing just now? Yeah. I'd be like,
Yeah, the hunger's starting to heat up. Hmm? Huh?
when it start to heat up.
My shit's starting to heat up when I put it in the oven.
What you got to put in the oven?
Steak and potatoes.
That's good. I get about like $7,000.
So good.
No way. 40,000.
I put them in my bag like
Joe Sooney? I'm about to get Joe Sooney. A lot of Joes in Madden. Shaquille Barry. Ryan Jensen. That one got 67 speed. I don't know.